azares del destino o no, habéis llegado hasta mí. Bienvenidos a Mundo Gamer. Habla amigo y entra.
Hola a todos, sed bienvenidos, soy Habiendo y bienvenidos una vez más a Gothic para continuar la historia donde la dejamos por última vez. Ya la habíamos dejado en el campamento viejo, cuando ya teníamos ya la misión de acabar con Mordrag. Y tenemos la oportunidad de que nos lleve al campamento nuevo y eso vamos a hacer. Vamos a ver.
Are you really the magician's courier?
What if I am?
I'd like to have a chance to talk to the magicians. I have to get inside the castle.
The magician's couriers bear seals, which allow them entry to the castle. If you were one of us, you could get such a seal.
You have a problem.
Really? What's that? Really? Then you can tell them they should send someone along to enforce their wish. 'Cause I think you're smarter than that, boy. You'll soon realize that there are better opportunities than working for Gomez. We too need capable people in the new camp, and nobody tells you what to do.
Tell me more about the
It's
new
the camp where you have the most freedom within the colony. We don't have any ore barons or gurus bossing us around. We have our own mine, but the ore that is produced there isn't given to the damn king. Our magicians are working on a plan to break out of here. All the ore is collected for this plan. While Gomez and his people are lazing around, we drudge for freedom. That's what's going on.
And if I
If you're
wanted to join the new
serious, we can
camp,
go now.
could you help me?
I can take you to Laris. He's the head of our gang. But if you prefer to beat me out of the camp, well, go for it.
Let's go to the new camp.
Bien,
Okay,
perfecto.
follow me.
¡Ah, qué pesado este tío, Dios! Bien, perfecto, nos vamos al campamento nuevo con Mordrag. Así me lo llevo de aquí. Cumplo para Zorus ese cometido, porque Mordrag no se vendrá por el campamento viejo más. Y quedó bien. Ahora, las misiones que haga en el campamento nuevo, voy a intentar ponerme todo lo fuerte posible y a ver qué pasa.
Well, here we are. When you pass through the gate, you'll reach the new camp. Talk to Laras. He will help you. Give this to him. It's a precious ring. It's your ticket to see Laras. You need a good reason to be allowed to meet him. Well, thinking about it, I think I'll stay here for some time. I've earned enough for now, and things are heating up in the old camp. If you want, come and meet me at the bar. It's the hut out on the lake. Take care.
Now that you're with me.
Qué pesado el tío este, loco. Bien, ya hemos llegado al campamento nuevo. Aquí podremos conocer nuevos personajes, hacer nuevas misiones y ganar nuevos niveles.
You take care of the rice fields, don't you?
Why? You looking for work?
Have you got work for me?
Go and see Lefty. He's usually to the right of the shed.
What are you doing here?
I'm working for the Rice Lord.
Have you got work for me?
I'll talk to you later.
Pues no entiendo. Bueno, hablemos con los campesinos que hay por aquí, a ver.
Hi, I'm new here. I just wanted to know what goes on around here.
Ask someone else, will ya? I do nothing but work out here in the fields. I don't know nothing. Man, I'd love to tell the Rice Lord to do his own damn dirty work.
If you don't like it, why are you working here?
It happened the first day I got here. Lefty, one of the thugs that works for the Rice Lord, came up to me and asked if I could lend a hand in the rice fields. Sure, I said. I was new here and I wanted to make myself useful. The next day, when I was taking a short rest, the guy turned up again. You don't want to let all your colleagues do all their work by themselves, do you? He asked. I told him I was exhausted from the previous day's work, that I needed a rest and all that. But he never listened. He grabbed me by the collar and dragged me back to the field. From that day on, he stood outside my doorstep every day until I got used to going on my own. I didn't want any trouble with those guys. They're real cutthroats. You'd better steer clear of them.
Who is the Rice Lord?
He was one of the first to arrive here. He helped found the camp and start up the rice fields. These days, he just hangs out at the warehouse stretching his stomach, the fat pig.
Vale. Una persona que no está muy contenta con su vida. Vamos a ver.
What are you doing here? You looking for trouble?
Hey, relax, I'm a newcomer.
Huh? You look okay, though. You never know. You get new guys come along thinking they're it every day.
What's a man like you doing with the peasants?
Lee asked me that. I don't fight anymore, except to defend myself. I killed a guy once. And that was once too many. That's why they chucked me in this goddamn colony. It was justice.
How did it happen?
I was a blacksmith at the time. I didn't know my own strength.
Can you teach me to be as strong as you are?
Even if I could, what would you use your strength for?
Self-defense.
That takes speed, not strength. Do you think cracking skulls is better than finding peace?
Good question. I'll think about it. Why did you join this camp?
I'll tell you. My only option was to join those sect loonies, and I didn't want to let those gurus of theirs mess about with my brain. In the old camp, I'd have had too much trouble with the guards, but the mercenaries and rogues do have some respect.
They're afraid of you?
Maybe. Anyway, I found peace here, and you should try the same.
I've been thinking...
And? Have you
No.
I thought so.
Este personaje, Horatio, nos puede aumentar la fuerza en más 5 así de gratis si le damos una respuesta correcta. Me imagino que, hablando con los demás personajes y haciendo un par de cositas y tal, encontraremos una respuesta adecuada para darle y que nos enseñe, nos ponga algo más fuerte. Toda fuerza es bien recibida. A ver qué dice este.
Hi, I'm new here.
It's good to see a fresh face.
You must have been here a long time, huh?
Damn right, boy. I was one of the first.
In that case, you must know a lot about this place.
So. I spend most of my time out here just picking rice. That's what let me get so old. We get some rice and the odd schnapps. That's not much, but that's enough.
Why are you here?
Taxes, boy, taxes. My shed was as empty as my stomach, and I just couldn't pay. So one day the soldiers came and brought me here, but it's no worse in here than it is out there. At least I won't starve in here. I always paid my taxes before, all my life. But that wasn't good enough for that son of a bitch with a crown.
Vamos a tirar para arriba. Es raro porque el tío ese de ahí normalmente debería hablar conmigo y decirme que si quería echar una mano a los arrozales, pero no sé, igual a lo mejor por la hora
Do you
del día.
intend to go through this gate?
Do you intend to stop me?
No, but you should know what's waiting for you. This is not like in the old camp, and not like being with the sect loonies either.
And what am I expecting here?
There are no guards or Templars to look after you. It's every man for himself. The only ones who stick together are us mercenaries.
What do the mercenaries do?
We are the mercenaries of the water mages. Our target is to break free from here. We're working hard for it, and don't plan to take things easy like the guys from the old camp who are just having an easy time resting on the backs of the diggers. And we all follow Lee. He's a great man. He's the one who holds this damn camp together.
What do the mages do?
They investigate the magic characteristics of the ore our scrapers collect in the mine. As far as I know, they want to blow the whole damn ore mound sky high to free us from the barrier.
Sounds dangerous.
They said we shouldn't worry.
You have a massive ore mound here?
You could say that. We could buy the king's wife for that. But we don't give a damn about trading the ore with that old fart. We want to get out of here.
Where's the ore mound?
You want to see a real mound of ore, do you? There's a hole in the middle of the cave. They shove it all in there. But you won't get anywhere near it, I can tell you. The mages and our people guard the ore day and night.
I was just curious. What about the rest of the people?
All crooks. They don't give a damn about the camp. I'd rather just have the peasants guarding the front gate.
How are things going at the moment?
The scrapers are still collecting. Once they have enough ore, we'll blow the mound up.
Vale.
Watch your back.
Sigamos. Aquí está la taberna donde dijo Mordras que lo podía encontrar. Ay, y me equivoqué, está por aquí. Por aquí hay una cabaña donde van los raspadores. Bueno, los raspadores no, los que trabajan en los arrozales. Aquí tengo una cama donde puedo dormir. Así que vamos a dormir para que se haga de día ya. Que es donde está, es cuando hay movimiento, cuando es de día. Bien. ¿Toda esta gente se ha ido ya al trabajo? No, todavía están aquí. Bueno, pues esperamos un poquito más. Vale, vamos a entrar a lo que viene siendo el campamento para hablar con Lares. Homer.
Are you looking for something?
I'm looking for leaks in the dam. I reckon there's a lurker gnawing at the foundations. The beast grinds its teeth and claws against the stones and wooden beams underwater. If it carries on, the whole dam will soon be undermined.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Sure, stop that beast from gnawing at my dam.
Vale.
Where can I find the beast?
I'd hunt round on the other side of the lake. Nobody ever goes there. That's probably where its den is.
Did you build the dam?
Yes, I built the dam back when we founded the new camp. Of course everyone helped, but I was the master builder.
Vale, tenemos una misioncita aquí. Pues este es el campamento nuevo, aquí dentro de una cueva. Con quien primero hay que hablar es con Lares. Y le damos el anillo.
Now where are you going?
Where can I go?
To Laris.
I want to see Laris.
I doubt he'll talk to you.
Just you leave that to me.
I won't stop you.
Where do you want to go?
I want to meet Laris.
Laris is here, but you need a good reason to disturb him.
Mordrag sent me.
Mordrag hasn't been seen here for some time. He's probably changed over to the old camp.
I came here with him.
Mordrag's back? If you meet him, tell him Laris wants to see him.
Mordrag gave me something for Laris.
What is it?
A ring.
Certainly a precious piece. Okay, you can see him.
Bien, bien. Hablamos con Lares.
I want to join your gang.
Oh, yeah? What have you got to show for yourself, then?
Mordrag sent me. He gave me a ring for you.
A precious piece. It's part of normal procedure here to share your booty with your gang leader. But the fact that he gave you the ring proves that he must think a lot of you. I want you to go to him and tell him something from me. Tell him I want somebody in the sect camp. The Brotherhood is planning something big. I want to know exactly what's going on there.
Vale.
What else can I do?
Baal Isidro from the sect camp has weed worth at least 400 ore on him. I want you to get it from him. I don't care how you do it. If you have the weed, sell it. Bring me the 400 ore. Then we'll talk again to see if you'll be admitted to the gang.
Where can I learn something?
With me? I can help you to improve your dexterity and strength.
Ok. Una cosa más, a ver.
Is that enough for me to join you?
Mordrag has spoken up for you, but you're not ready yet.
Vale. Bien, ahora empezará aquí una serie de misiones, igual que los otros campamentos, de hacer que cierta gente hable a mi favor. Así que vamos a conseguir misiones.
Hey, how's it going?
Do you want to buy something?
I need a few things.
A ver qué tiene este para vender. Mira, 250 de mineral, perfecto. Le podemos vender aquí unas cuantas cositas que tenemos que nos sobran. Vamos a ver. Tenemos bastante mineral, así que genial. Bien, 2 pieles. Vale. Bueno, pues por lo menos, mira, ya nos quitamos esto de encima ya. Pues 40 pepitas son 40 pepitas. Bien. Ya sabemos que tenemos aquí a quien para comerciar. Vamos a dar toda la vuelta por la parte de arriba y luego por la de abajo. Bandido, bandido, vale.
You don't look very agile. I could help you. I can show you how to control your body. It's the art of acrobatics.
Bueno, 10 puntos de habilidad. No me alcanza, creo, ¿no?
I can't teach you anything.
Qué pena. Bueno, pues por lo menos tenemos aquí a uno que nos enseña. El arte de la acrobacia está guay porque reduce un montón el daño por caída y nos ayuda a movernos más rápido con el tema de los saltos. Llegamos mucho más lejos y recorremos distancias más rápido. Vamos a ver qué hay por aquí. A ver este.
Hi, who are you?
It's none of your business. I don't like your mug.
No. Pues nada.
Shh, hey you.
Who? Me?
Exactly. Come over here.
What do you want?
You've just arrived, haven't you? I noticed it straight away. There are a lot of things you need to know. I can teach you a few things. Besides, you have to watch who you talk to. Butch, for example. That's the guy over there, next to the campfire. Be aware of him.
What's the matter with Butch?
He has the mean habit of beating up the new ones. So you better avoid meeting him.
What can you teach me?
It depends. What do you want to know?
Vale, este es el que me enseña cerrajería y hurto nivel 2, como me lo enseñaba Fingers. Bien, seguimos. Vamos a hablar con el de la secta que hay aquí. A ver.
You're from the sect camp, aren't you?
We call it the Brotherhood. I'm Baal Kagan. The sleeper be with you.
What are you doing here?
Originally, I was sent here to convince people to join our Brotherhood. But these barbarians are not interested in spiritual enlightenment. Therefore, I'm restricted to selling swamp weed. And that is a popular occupation here. Too popular. I can hardly deliver as much as they want to have.
Why don't they send an extra man here?
Baal Isidro was meant to help me, but he just spends all day in the bar on the lake and trades his weed for rice schnapps. He's addicted to the spirit. I fear I cannot expect any help from him.
I could help you sell your weed to the people.
I can only entrust such a large amount of weed to members of the Brotherhood. But you could help me give out gifts. Not everybody has tasted my goods yet. As soon as they've tried the weed, they'll want more, which means I can sell more.
I thought you could hardly manage to do your tasks now.
Baal Isidro will be taken care of soon. I've already sent a message to Kor Kalam.
What's in it for me if I hand out the weed for you?
I can reward you in many different ways. You can get magic spell scrolls from me, bearing the powerful magic of the sleeper. Or I can help you join our community if that's what you want. I have very good contacts to Kor Kalam and Baal Tyon. Both are very close to E. Baryon, our master. I can pay you with plain ore as well if you prefer. 100 nuggets should be enough for your efforts.
Vale.
Okay, give me the weed. Who do you want me to give it to?
You're sure to find someone who'll take it. Talk to people, but only give one stalk to each person. One more thing. If you let somebody take the weed from you, or if you smoke it yourself, our deal ceases to exist.
Sure.
Vale. A vender hierba, me acabo de convertir en camello. Bueno, esto es sencillo, esto es darle uno de hierba ahí a cada uno y fuera, una tontería. ¿Con este se puede hablar?
How are things?
Get lost!
No se puede hablar mucho. ¿Quién más hay aquí para hablar? A ver, mercenario. Ah, mira,
Hey,
Gorn.
a new face.
Who are you?
I am Gorn, mercenary of the magicians.
What do you have to do as a mercenary of the magicians?
Lee has made a deal with the magicians. He hires the best fighters to be found in the colony, which means us. We take care that the scrapers can mine the ore without being bothered and keep trouble away from the magicians. The magicians make sure we'll get out of here, and we get a small share of the ore as our pay.
Vale.
Can I stay somewhere here without having to kick somebody out of his hut?
I don't think so. But if that's really what you want to do, go and see Shrike. He's taken the hut right at the front, at the entrance to the cave. It was empty, but it really belonged to us.
Us?
Well, us mercenaries. Mercenaries and rogues live separately here. And none of Laris's gang should be here, on this side of the big hall. It doesn't make much difference, really, but he didn't ask. And you can't let those rogues get away with everything, because then they get real cocky.
What do I have to do to join the new camp?
Before Lee admits you, you'll have to improve your fighting skills. It doesn't matter what weapon you use, but you have to be good. Besides, you should be very experienced with the life here and everything. If you don't want to go to the other camps, you should try to join the rogues before you start as a mercenary.
Vale.
See you later.
Pues ya hemos conocido a Gorn. Esto nada. Vamos a hablar con esta gente para darle lo de los tallos. A ver.
I have some swamp weed here. Do you want any?
Why not? I'll give you 10 ore for it. Go and ask some of the other guys. They're bound to want some too.
Ok.
Do you want some swamp weed?
Sure I do. Here's 10 ore. If you get your hands on any more, you know...
I doubt that's ever likely to change.
A este tío habría que echarlo, pero no sé si tengo que pelear con él, así que esperaré un poco más. Vamos a ver. Hey, pues nada.
I have some
Bien, ya son 3. Vale.
Do you
Vale.
Do you want Who are you?
I'm Torloff. I was involved in a mutiny as mate of a royal warship. It wasn't such a good idea. The greater part of the crew was on the captain's side. That's how I came to be here.
I'd like to join you.
Lee won't take you on until you get real good. I'm telling you now. And until then, you better stay on good terms with Laris and his crowd. You want some advice, boy? Steal something important from the old camp. Or the old mine. As soon as the boys notice that you're against Gomez, you won't have any more trouble here.
And how do I do that?
You need to win their trust, and then you can rip them off.
Vale.
Maybe.
Do you want some swamp weed?
Vamos a venderle la hierba a toda esta gente.
What do I need to do to make you let me see Lee?
Nothing. This isn't the old camp. And Lee, he doesn't need an army of henchmen to hide behind. We are only...
Entonces puedo hablar
You
con...
know where you're heading?
Where?
You're heading straight for Lee, our leader.
Déjame guardar porque me están mirando con cara rara ahí. No sé yo si va a haber problemas o qué.
I have some
A ver qué me dice Lee.
You're the boss of the mercenaries, aren't you?
That's right, boy.
Which task do the mage's mercenaries have?
Very simple. Protect the ore, protect the mages. Sometimes the mages have a special task for one of us.
I'd like to join you.
You have a nerve. Do you honestly think I'll just take anybody who walks in here? You can only become one of us after you've spent a certain time in the camp.
Bien. Y por último lo que queda aquí en el campamento son los magos de agua, que eso sí que no me los van a dejar ver, creo.
Stop. Nobody may pass.
I have some...
A ver si termino de venderla ya. Los magos hay que descartarlos de momento. Creo que a todos estos se las he vendido. Creo. Sí. Por aquí creo que a estos no.
You okay?
All's quiet for now.
For now?
If the rogues keep on attacking Gomez, and that's not...
Is there any trouble?
Man, there's always trouble. The rogues do as they please, and we...
I have some...
Show me the...
Ah, vale, no me queda más. Entonces ya la he vendido toda. Vamos a hablar con el coleguita. Este mago de aquí, que es con el único que se puede hablar ahora mismo, más o menos, nos vende hechizos. Y entre esos hechizos quiero ver si está uno de los de dormir. Casi le como la boca.
Greetings, magician.
May the blessing of Adanos be with you. I can help you to... What can I do for you?
Vamos a poner... comercial. De momento. A ver, estos son libritos. Vale. Mira, los anillos que dan bonificación de fuerza y todo, Estos están bastante bien, porque me los pongo, ya son... Si por ejemplo consiguiera... Mira, ¿ves? A ver, maná... No, tendría que ser el de fuerza 5. Ya son medio nivel que me ahorro ahí. Vale. No tiene el hechizo de dormir. No. Pero el anillo de fuerza 5 sí me llama mucho la atención y me da que se lo voy a comprar. Anillo de destreza no creo que me haga falta de momento. Se lo voy a intentar intercambiar por pociones y más cositas. A ver. Y ya como último remedio, pues sí, pues mineral. Mira, con la carne puedo cumplir la demanda de... Oh, perfecto. De mineral. Vale, listo. A ver qué me cuenta.
I have a letter for the High Magician of the Circle of Fire.
We are the magicians of the Circle of Water. The magicians of the Circle of Fire live in the old camp.
But I can't get into the castle. Could you help me?
Well, occasionally we send messengers to our brothers in the old camp. But we only entrust these messages to Lara's men. He's been seeing to it for many years now that our messengers arrive safely.
You want to destroy the barrier. How exactly do you plan to do that?
We need major amounts of magic ore. We'll release the entire magic power in a great magic rite to blow up the barrier. Of course, such a big amount of ore attracts a lot of rogues and crooks. That's why we need a man to defend our plan.
I'd like to join you.
If you want to join us, you should see Lee or Laris.
I'd like to become a magician.
We cannot afford to spread our knowledge among our enemies. We will not even consider instructing you unless you prove your loyalty to us.
Vale.
Step us.
Así ya tenemos hablado un par de cosas con ellos. Déjame ver, no sé si he hablado con este tío. Creo que no.
Who are you?
I'm Wolf. I make armor.
Where can I get a bow here?
You've come to the right address for that. I offer good value for good ore.
I'd like to learn how to handle a bow.
I can teach you, but I can't do it as a favor. After all, I have to eat as well.
How much?
Anything I teach you will cost you 50 ore. I don't haggle.
Bueno, por lo menos, mire, no es tan caro.
I'm looking for better armor.
I can't sell you anything. Lairs would kill me if I sold armor to strangers.
How do I get furs and skins?
On the way to the new camp, you'll come across Aiden. He can teach you how to skin animals. Radford and Drax are hanging around in the north of the old camp. It's on the way to the trading square.
Sí, con eso ya hablé ya. Y de comercial que tiene.
I'll buy a first.
Pues sí, pues está interesante lo que tiene para comerciar el tío. Bien, tiene un par de cositas interesantes, pero bueno, tampoco hay que darle... Bien, las moscas de la sangre sí está interesante pillarlo, lo que ya miraremos más adelante, no hay prisa. Vale... A ver, ¿esto qué me dice? Creo que esto ya me lo dijo
On the
ya.
way to the new camp, you'll...
Sí, esto ya me lo dijo ya. Bien. Vamos a ver... Creo que ya he hablado con todo el mundo aquí, más o menos. Vamos a hablar ahora con el... el de la secta, para darle el dinero. Y hablaremos también con el otro tolete ese de allá, el de la taberna, el que está bebiendo.
I've shared out the weed.
The first new customers have already been to see me. You've done a good job. What will you have as a reward?
Vale, aquí vamos a ver qué cositas nos puede dar, porque a lo mejor lo del tema de los conjuros nos da el de dormir, pero igual no sé. No sé si poner que me ayude a unirme a la hermandad. Vamos a probar con el de los conjuros, a ver.
These spell scrolls are quite interesting. What kind of spells are they?
Fist of Wind, Charm, Telekinesis, Pyrokinesis, and Sleep. You may pick 3 of these spells.
Pues mira, pues cogemos... cogemos los hechizos, sí.
I'll take the spell scrolls.
A good decision. Pick 3.
Nos quedamos dormir. Nos quedamos telequinesia. Y nos quedamos hechizar.
That was 3. Use them wisely.
Bien, perfecto.
Show me your...
As you wish.
Uy.
Show...
As you wish.
Va, tiene porritos. Bien. Ahora que tenemos dormir, podremos dormir a uno de los discípulos de aquel tío. Para que así nos cuente... Para que nos hable, ¿no?
And where do you want to go?
Why? In there.
Forget it. Silas only wants to see scrapers and rogues in his bar.
I'm a scraper, and I'm thirsty.
You don't look like no scraper. You won't get in here like that, boy.
No le pienso dar mineral para entrar aquí dentro. ¿Estamos bobos o qué? Me meto por aquí y ya está.
Are you deaf or what?
A ver. No sé si hay alguna forma distinta de entrar aquí dentro. Bah, me da a mí que no, tío. Es que no me da la gana de darle dinero, loco. ¿Cuánto mineral me pide para entrar aquí?
How about some...
How much ore?
A ver.
I have 10 ore.
10 ore? For that, I'll allow you to try.
Bueno, no sé si me las quitó. Vamos a encargar por si acaso, que no quiero que me esté quitando el dinero por la cara. Ay. Bueno, si no, de todas maneras esto puede esperar un poco. Básicamente hemos hablado con casi todos de aquí dentro. En los de aquí no hay prisa por hablar con ellos. Epa. Creo que aquí arriba hay un tío con el que también podemos hablar, que nos puede enseñar combate. Y ya sería todo entonces por hoy del nuevo campamento. A ver.
I want to improve my handling of one-handed weapons.
Of course. It'll cost you, though. I want 30 ore.
Mira, este te cobra menos. Pero necesito 20 puntos de habilidad. Vale. Pues bien, pues de momento esto ha sido todo en el campamento nuevo. Vamos a ver si pinta que ahora abajo en los arrozales puedo hacer algo distinto. Y si no, lo dejaríamos aquí. Para el próximo vídeo tengo pensado pasarme por el campamento de la secta, dormir al tío aquel, mirar a ver si le puedo pegar una paliza al otro y así convencer a dos de los Val que me hablen para poder entrar donde Cor Calor, quitarle la fórmula de la poción, que me mande alguna misioncilla y cosas así. Vamos a ver si podemos llevarnos algo de aquí. A ver. Bien, 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 bien. Mira, un arco de jinete, bien. Y 32 flechas, no está mal. A ver qué hay aquí arriba. Vale. Podemos usar las antorchas para encender las almenaras estas chiquititas, estas risas. Bien, aquí de momento no parece que haya mucho más que hacer. Mercenario, vale. Bien. Vamos para los arrozales, a ver.
Hey, just arrived. We need somebody to take some water to the peasants in the rice fields. This way you can make friends with a few people. What do you think?
Vamos a llevar agua, a ver.
Sure, I'll be glad to help.
Great. Go to the rice lord. He'll give you the water and tell you everything you need to know.
Lefty sent me.
Oh, yeah? What did he say?
I'm to bring the peasants some water.
Right. Here's a dozen bottles of water. There's about twice that amount of peasants, so make sure you share it out evenly.
Hay que repartir el agua más o menos de forma equitativa, pero bueno, en verdad da un poco igual a quién se las des. Dáselas a los que tienen nombre propio y poco más.
Lefty sent me. I brought you some water.
Thanks, man. I was just about to start drinking the mud.
I've been thinking though.
And? Have you...
No.
No.
I thought...
Bueno, pues ya buscaremos la respuesta para que nos dé más 5 de fuerza gratis. Sin embargo, no pasa nada. Vamos a seguir dándole botellas de agua a los campesinos.
Lefty sent me. I brought you some water.
Thanks, man. A bit longer and I'd have started drinking mud.
No.
Hey, you! Well done. You're useful for something after all. I think this is exactly the right task for you. From now on, you do it every day. Go on with it right now.
Lo llevas claro. Bien, pues hasta aquí de momento todo por hoy ya. Si os ha gustado el vídeo, darle a like, suscribiros, no olvidéis compartirlo con vuestros amigos. Y nos vemos en el próximo vídeo de Gothic, donde lo comenzaremos en el campamento de la secta, para no grabar todo el recorrido para allá. Y haremos un par de misioncitas ahí, y después iremos al campamento viejo para completar otras. Y bueno, ya vamos viendo. Espero que os haya gustado este vídeo, y hasta otra.